Yes, this is Warzone Jones. Gotta say, Night of Champions 2012 was a really good pay-per-view. This was a really good pay-per-view. Well worth your money. If you want to spend your money on this pay-per-view, I really do recommend it. Pretty good card. All the matches were really pretty good, or at least decent. So you got a lot of pretty good, decent matches on here. This was an entertaining pay-per-view. So I recommend it. Buy it. So let's start off with the first match. First match was a fatal four-way for the Intercontinental Championship. You had Miz versus Cody Rhodes versus Rey Mysterio versus Mystico. Now, this was a really good fast-paced, entertaining match. A really good opener. You know, you had double team moves. You had triple team moves. You know, Rey Mysterio and Mystico, they was doing all these double team moves. And, you know, and these two even went at it, you know, a couple of times. So these guys were going at it for the first time, you know, a couple of times, I believe. Now, I believe this is the first time they was really actually fighting each other. But, you know, they didn't fight each other a whole lot. They only fought each other, you know, for a little while. Because, you know, you could tell they're saving that match between Rey Mysterio and Mystico for a bigger match, probably WrestleMania. So, but The Miz, he wins. The Miz, he retains his Intercontinental Championship. The Miz is still your Intercontinental Champion. So moving on to the next match, we had Kane and Daniel Bryan, the most over tag team in pro wrestling, let's be honest here, versus R-Truth and Kofi Kingston, the probably least over tag team in pro wrestling. This was a really good match. The match was entertaining. Kane and Daniel Bryan, they won this match. Now, although they won this match, they almost lost this match. And I thought they probably was because they was fighting again. So these two, they just constantly fighting. They're constantly pushing each other. They even had to hug each other because they was getting ready to fight each other again. You know, how they won was really awkward. You know, Kane had literally got pushed off the top rope by Daniel Bryan, and as Kane got pushed off the top rope, he lands on R-Truth and gets the 1, 2, 3. So he basically frog splashed him on an accident. So these guys are the new World Tag Team Champions. That's a good thing. The chemistry between them is good. The entertainment between them is good. And this match was actually pretty good. So moving on from that, we had got a filler match, I believe. Yeah, this was a filler match. Antonio Cesaro, I think I said his name right, versus Zack Ryder. This match was, it was standard. You know, I would say it was the worst match of the night. It was then again, maybe the deepest match was, but I don't know. I didn't watch it. But, you know, it was a standard match. It was a standard. Nothing big really happened. Cesaro successfully defends his U.S. title. Moving on. Randy Orton versus Dolph Ziggler. Now, I don't know about you, but I am sick and tired of being sick and tired of these two guys fighting each other. Oh, I'm sick and tired of these two guys been fighting each other. Like, this is like their 5th, 6th match. These guys don't need to be fighting each other again. But although these guys have been wrestling a bunch of times, they still had a pretty decent match. The match was pretty decent. The finish was real good. You know, Randy Orton later landed an RKO in a way that I've never seen him land an RKO before. So he basically pushed Dolph Ziggler, you know, into the ropes, and then he picks him up and then catches him and then lands the RKO. So he basically threw him up in the air and then catches his head and lands him with the RKO that way. Pretty good finish, I will admit that. It was a really, real good finish. Real good finish. Randy Orton, he wins. He wins again against Dolph Ziggler. Hopefully these guys don't fight each other again because we don't need to see that again. Let's be honest here. Next, we had Sheamus versus Alberto Del Rio. Pretty good brawl. There was no technical wrestling, in this match. It was really brawling. These guys were brawling most of the time, and these guys have fought each other a lot too. And in the beginning, before the match had started, because the bro kick, Sheamus' finisher, that match was banned. You couldn't do the bro kick. But Booker T had came out before the match had started and said that the bro kick is now open. He can now use the bro kick. It is now legal to use in the match, and that's how he beat Alberto Del Rio with a bro kick upside his head. Sheamus gets the 1, 2, 3. Really good match. I liked this match. It was a really good brawl between these two. Next, we get CM Punk versus John Cena. The match we all been waiting for. It was in John Cena's hometown. Ladies and gentlemen, listen. Only person who can get away with wearing pink and black, the only person who can get away with wearing pink and black, to me, is Bret Hart. John Cena came out there wearing that pink and black, John Cena, outfit, the t-shirt, the hat, the wristbands, that was a color he just didn't need. That color don't look right. That really does look like for women. Like the hat is pink. It's completely pink. The hat should have been at least black. It should have been more black than pink. It looks like a girl outfit. It really does look like a girl outfit. At least to me it does. It looked like an outfit for girls. Really. So it looked like to me John Cena's wearing girl clothes. So when he's wearing these clothes, it looks like to me like he's wearing girls' clothes. But let me get to the match. This match was good. They had a really good match. I might even give this match 4 stars, to be honest with you. I wouldn't mind getting this match 4 stars. It was a pretty good, nice, long, lengthy match. Really good match. John Cena wins. Or at least so you thought. John Cena didn't win. The finish actually came out of nowhere. The finish came with John Cena puts CM Punk on top of the turnbuckle, and he suplexes him off the turnbuckle into a pin. So it was like a roll-up suplex pin off of the turnbuckle, and he gets the 1, 2, 3. But although he got the 1, 2, 3, he didn't really get the win. But the bell rung. The referee had said that both of their shoulders were on the mat as the 1, 2, 3 had went on. So it was no contest. It was a draw. The match ended in a draw. So both their shoulders were pinned on the ground, and the match ends in a draw. CM Punk is still the world champion. Now, they didn't restart the match. I thought they was going to restart the match. I sort of wish they would have, because the match was really, really, really good. But that just means that this feud is going to continue. And let's be honest here, there's really no one else for CM Punk to really feud with right now. So I can understand why they would do that. The feud needs to continue, and the feud is clearly going to continue. The finish came out of nowhere, but this was a really good match. The fans were into it. You knew the fans was going to be into it. The fans were there. They were chanting things that you can't wrestle. I'm sick of people chanting that. You need to stop that. If John Cena can't wrestle, then why did he put on that really good, entertaining match? Let's be honest here, people. But we all know how you John Cena haters are. Not that I'm a John Cena fan, because I'm not. I'm not a fan of a guy who wears an outfit that looks like it's for women. That pink and black outfit, John, you're absolute worst, because that outfit looks like it's for girls. So, this is Warzone Jones. You haven't done so, subscribe to my channel. I'm out. Deuces.